Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in my bathroom because I'm going to be testing out a new hair tool that I just got right in here. So let's unbox this thing. I actually can't even remember specifically what brand this is, but it's like if a brush and a flat iron had a baby. That's like the type of tool that this is. But yeah, Kevin actually saw this on a BuzzFeed article and he was like, oh, like check this out, like this looks like something you like. And I was like, oh yeah, that does look pretty cool. And he was just like, oh yeah, I'll get it for you. So that was sweet. It's like Christmas now. Goodness. Okay. Excited. So it's smaller than I expected. Okay, this is by the brand MiroPure. Here's what the little box looks like. It's pretty cute packaging. Yeah, it's just called a hair straightener brush. So pretty much exactly what I said before. But yeah, excited to try this out. Let's see if I can get in here. Okay, cut to the part where I figure out how to open this. It comes in like a little velvety little case. Oh, I'm dropping things. There's like more stuff in here. Okay. So it's a little booklet. I guess this is like the little instruction manual. It's like a little customer service thing. It's actually like really nice quality paper. Oh, comes with a little glove. This is actually like a really intense glove. Like, I saw that it came with a glove before we ordered it, but I thought it was like exactly like the one that I already have. This one's actually like really intense. I guess they're like heat resistant bubbles or something, which is funny because I was saying that my glove that I already have, it has like no not resistance, what's the word for it, like I have like no grip if I use it, so I don't really like to use it, but I might actually try this. I don't know. I haven't been a fan of it, of like those kind of like heat resistant gloves that I've tried before, but we'll see. This is actually smaller than I imagined it. And it's like a really pretty like rose gold color. That's cute. Here's what the front of it looks like. It pretty much looks just like a hairbrush, except for it's got like a little plug on it. The bristles are decently long. I think it should do something in my hair. We'll see. We'll test it out in a minute here. Alright, so it's only got 3 little buttons down here. So it's got the power button and then a plus and a minus, which I'm assuming is heat up and down, but doesn't have, as far as I can tell, anything that tells you like what you're moving up and down to. I don't know if like this part has like a light up display or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, let's heat this thing up. Oh, okay. So this part is like a little display. I don't know if you can see that, but it actually lights up. So it says right now that it's off. And if you hit this little power button, now it changes to the temperature. So it's pretty cool. I don't know what it'll auto heat to. So let's check the little manual and see if it tells us. Okay, so it says that it can go from 170 degrees to 450. So it looks like it just stopped at 350 automatically. Alright, I'm gonna test out 350 and see how that does, and if I want to crank it up a little bit. So my hair is pretty thick. So it's not like super curly right now or anything, because I already have flat ironed it since I washed it, but it's a little curly at the ends, and honestly it's really just like thicker than I would like at the moment, so we'll see what it does if it gets my little frizzies up here. I feel like I want to just like start with a chunk in the front to see what it does, but I feel like I'm gonna follow the little instructions and like actually start at the bottom like I would if I was just like flat ironing it. My hair is so tangly right now. That's the other thing I'm curious about, like how my hair is gonna react when there's like knots in it, if it's gonna like pull my hair out, or if it's gonna just like snag, or if it's gonna like comb through easily. So we'll see. Alright, got a little part section here. Alright, let's give it a go. I will say, I feel like it gets pretty hot, like even down here by the handle. So maybe the glove is recommended, I don't know. Definitely snags in my hair a little bit. It is very stuck. Okay, getting somewhere maybe. I should put heat protectant in my hair. I always forget to use it. So bad about it. Alright, this is just the L'Oreal Sleek It Iron Straight Heat Spray. Yeah, honestly my hair is just like very frizzy right now. I will say it does feel a little bit dry after using it on this piece right here, but it also feels smooth. It's interesting. Alright, I'm also going to put a little bit of argan oil, which I usually do when I flat iron my hair. And I think I'm also going to crank up the temperature a little bit. We'll do like 410. Alright, let's give it another go. Oh, that works a lot better. I feel like once I had a chance to like get through my like tangly bits, I can definitely see the difference here between like this chunk of hair and this chunk of hair. You can definitely tell that it's a lot less puffy. I would definitely say make sure your hair is tangle free before you use this, because it does not seem to like tangles. But once you've got the tangles out, it seems to do a pretty good job. And this isn't even like a detangling comb either. finished product. I think it actually turned out better than I was expecting. Like, I was expecting my hair to feel kind of like burnt or dry. It's definitely not like a replacement for a flat iron, but I think like something you can use like in between flat ironing, it works pretty well. It feels really, really soft. So that's surprising. That's something I didn't really expect to be like a significant difference between like this and a flat iron. And I feel like it's also good if you like a little bit more volume in your hair or like a little bit more like movement. I feel like I personally don't. I'm fine with it being like pasted to my head. But yeah, I feel like it definitely gives you like a little bit lighter of a feel. And I feel like it's easier to like kind of like style it how you want to with this instead of a flat iron, because you can actually kind of like comb it into place while straightening it. So yeah, overall pretty happy. Something that I was worried about was just having like hair being like caught in the bristles and kind of how I was gonna be able to get that out, and if it was gonna kind of start to smell like burnt hair in here or something just from like the hair that's trapped in here. But I haven't noticed it like burning at all. And I also think it's pretty easy to just like get the hair out. Like, even though it's a little bit hot, it's not like so hot around the edges that you can't like just like grab the hair out real quick. So yeah. And it also has an auto shut off feature, so it just auto turned itself off. So I don't want to like touch it and see like how quickly it cools down, but let's put it down here. One thing that I will also say, this is, I would say, like 5,000 times easier to use than a flat iron, because it's just as natural as brushing your hair. You're not having to like twist your hand into like weird maneuver positions to like get a weird back piece. Like, doing the back of your hair, I feel like, at least for me, is always like really difficult, and I feel like, you know, to be able to like reach back there to like flat iron this piece, it's always hard. And doing it with this is way, way easier, and it doesn't like strain your fingers at all. Like, you're not like constantly like clench release like that. So yeah, it's one thing that I will say is a huge plus about this for sure. Now, would I recommend that you buy this? I feel like, knowing what I know now, I would still buy it again. But I feel like how much I would recommend this to you depends on your hair. So I would say the thinner your hair is, or the lighter texture your hair is, the better that this would work for you. I feel like if your hair is like super, super thick or super, super curly or super, super coarse, then you'll probably want to like crank it all the way up to like 450, and even then it might still be like eh. But I feel like, you know, as long as you're not using it for a substitute for flat ironing, I think it's really great. I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure you like it if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!